G'day and welcome back to our True Fascist campaign in HoI 4. So, we are trying to just hem in these guys long enough. There's a lot of them there. And Bhutan's capitulated, good. So, trying to hold them back long enough to get through Sweden so this army can come and finish hemming them in properly. What are you doing over there? You're unassigned. Right, forgot to check for that. Guess we'll add them to this army. And check for any more. There are none. But, yeah, good point. We'll want to not go to Tashkent. Franken. And Franken. And they're going to join the Maginot army. Who do need to retake the Maginot. Get in there. Okay. So, don't know what their supply situation is going to be in there. It's probably going to be fine. Yeah, huge supply in the Low Countries. But Sweden. Apparently we can't see who is there. But we can beat them anyway. Alright, modification of government. I dare say we want some help with our Air Force. Air experience gain, air accidents chance. Just, yeah, better ground support. And more military factories. We need tons of artillery still. There goes Tibet. So we're going to keep them pumping out. So Tibet gone. That should really shrink this down. We'll take that, and then it's just a matter of this tank getting into Mandalay. They'll capitulate. So I did manually send him out when I saw that they were on 12% or something. Very close to capitulation. It's only worth 1 point, but with a bit of luck at the end of the day, there we go, Raj capitulate. And that frees up this army a little. They're all heading up that way. No. We'll leave it for a bit. Wait until all their things are done. Who's getting in there first? One of them. 42% attrition. Ouch. Right, somebody get in there. Alright, while we wait. Allies, yeah, they're cut into little pieces. But this army, they will actually be the ones to come over here. And when they arrive, they will take everything. But then we'll try and handle it manually to cut them off from the coast first. Cool. Alright. How do we look out here? We're still going to join these first, of course. 141 divisions. Well, while they're there, take over all the random bits. Japan's going to be doing stuff down the south. We should start organising the naval invasion of the UK into Ireland after we're done over here, I think. And we're doing badly because of the poor supply. Hopefully most of them sit back there. Right, improved infantry equipment. Let's get us weapons 3. It's going to make a huge difference. Especially since we're actually short on infantry equipment. Well, not short, but we're losing a lot. I still haven't caught up on the planes either. Fighters are the only ones we're in abundance of. Alright, don't like it. These guys need to get out. So do they. Get out of this supply zone just enough to lose the malice that they're suffering. He's got weather and stuff on his side. Low supply, 14% hit. It's not good enough. have no fleet there with which to do anything. We can't get our main fleet out. You know, we do have these guys though. What if we just grab these 68 and give them an order to convoy escort in the Baltic Sea. Then we can grab the guys that are sitting around doing nothing, mostly the tanks and the cav, and do a naval invasion from here to the port next to Stockholm. Alright, start preparations. And either way they go would be just fine and dandy. Start it when they can. Okay. And what are these looking like? Naval bombers. Still a big shortage. Have they... yeah, they're defending the English Channel. So let's select all these guys. We're going to bring them back to the homeland-ish. Get them into the Baltic. There's no ships there for them to sink anyway. Alright. So, supply... it's getting there. If we can take this port, probably be a lot better. Alright, the 24. It's going to take a long time until we can get everyone else over there. Looks like they're streaming back now. Which means, if we take a look... what have we got there? 70. Should be 24 and 70. Why haven't they got a thing here? That is them. I was thinking the Maginot were added there. I don't think we ever ended up doing that. We're waiting until they were finished on this side. Okay. So, now they've just barely got supply. Or just barely don't have enough supply, depending how you look at it. So with our defense, supply issues, still 9%. Alright, means we're going to pull these guys out. And defeats in the English Channel. It's just going to be the planes hitting our ships as they head past. Operational concentration. Gave planning. Next up, supply consumption reduction. Definitely a good idea. Heading through the ice fields of Sweden. And we've lost some of our potential supply there for some reason. Alright, Luleå doesn't look good. So let's just hold them for a sec. Again, they just want to do it anyway. And we're going to hold off on sorting that out. And building up radar in Guangxi and Brittany. For the hell of it, we've got good radar coverage most of the places. We're going to do it in Brittany to get the rest of that. And Guangxi to get this. Right, concentrated industry, we're going to go for efficiency growth, because that's good for everyone. Alright, 300 days we get our nuclear weapons. Let's start at 45. What? The army's starting to arrive. And the Black Army has finished. Okay, so allies are actually gone over here. Except down on this bit, but supply issues will be big there. Well, let's just go up to Xinjiang. And we'll start finishing off a lot of this. Yes. Alright. Xinjiang and Mongolia need to be gone. And Tuva, of course. Alright, supplies up here are now good. So we should be able to get through. They didn't have a whole lot of guys. They've built up though. Looks like everybody's decided to come in at the same time. like idiots, they're going to destroy the supply situation. So go that way. Go that way. The tanks getting in will stop anyone else wanting to come through. Alright, and need to keep an eye out here. Destroyers come in. Olaf Vesta, and shouldn't we have planes on our side as well? Another one. Yeah, that one. That one. Alright, good go on Yarkand. So, take another quick look here. Should get some planes coming in. Not going to get air supremacy because he's got ridiculous numbers of fighters involved. But, let's go grab Xinjiang, declare the war, and start justifying conquering Mongolia as well. Alright, of course they join the Allies. And where can we click on the button? Alright, the Raj and Tibet. And have a look in Africa. Japan's been given their land back. Hey, French Commune. So they flipped, which means we can cancel boosting communism in France. And Maurice Torres, large ship on low strength, needs to stay in the battle. And we lose everything in there. Pax Americana. Alright, hold off. We lost destroyers, we lost subs. Yeah, we've got very little left. He didn't lose much compared to what we lost. And yeah, lost the entire convoy. Okay then. Means this fleet, well, they're repairing anyway. Let's just leave them to it. So that was a failure. Have a look in here. We can get a few more guys in there. But we're having a lot of trouble moving anyway. Yep, they suck. Right. So the other problem is, well, they've pulled their fighters out. So we might be able to just pick off their ships for a while. Tiny bit of damage every now and then. And yeah. We're near enough guys down there to help out. We've even been cut off over here. You pricks. Alright, get everybody involved. Just these guys come streaming across as well. Well, that defense is looking alright. But he's got so many guys streaming past, we're not going to be able to do anything to counterattack to help them. So we can lose the tanks. We've already lost one somewhere. Alright, it's going to actually be a really tough battle, retaking that whole area. Particularly now that they're going to have everything. Alright, we need them to pull out before these guys lose. Damn it. Alright, how much of the Maginot do they hold? They hold a bit. We hold a bit. But, so that they don't try and get on ships and be morons, you have to delete that a little bit. Alright, still attacking his ships. Shot down a plane, allegedly. Doesn't have any proof of it. And, yeah. Nothing much to be done there. They're just going to have to hold the Swedes back. Surprisingly, they haven't tried to come through. There's the Japanese guys there. Okay. But our army keeps coming back. And better check. Franken is right on the line. Kill this American. taken Frankfurt. That tank. I doubt this will work, and there's probably guys in the way. But if we could push up here, we could cut off the supplies to all these guys. The tank will just get cut off somewhere along there. Got nowhere near enough guys out here to do much else. No. Alright, good to go on Mongolia. But we're not. What we will do is rush the capital, giving this to reorganized nationalist China for some reason. Puppets of Japan. Okay. And failing to move in. Story of our life at the moment. Just not enough artillery. Even though we're doing our best to produce it. Or we could be doing better. Alright, and he's going to head down to Spain and take bits of them as well. Although, we've got a chance of kicking them out, redoing this. That will be helpful. Alright. And they should turn around at the same time to attack him. Who is pathetically weak. Good. What he will actually do then, let's come around this side. Just go in without him helping anyway. It's fine. And they're actually shipping across to defend the Pyrenees. That's going to be somewhat annoying because he has boats there still. So we're going to have to grab our fleet from the Eastern Mediterranean. And just come over this side. Alright, now it's looking a lot greener though. Now the problem down here that is not at all what I was saying. Go away. Control and right click should be select, not move like they seem to think it was. Alright, and modification of government. Could we do anything that will help? Prince of Terror? No. Captain of the Ministry? Not so much. Trade deals? No. Popular figurehead gives unity. Guess we'll grab him for now. Mikhail Kalinin. Just in case something weird goes on over near Moscow. And yeah, we're losing convoys. Right, now we'll push them out of our way. Alright, you buddy. Apparently winning that, so we'll leave you to it. And nearly all of France has been returned. Really don't like how easily they spread out through the French region. And what the hell is happening down here? It's looking alright. There's us pushing on them. So he's got a lot of divisions there. How is America looking? Because it's May. 55 in a bit, so we'll come down to 45 when he redoes the Fascist revolutionaries in July. He's trying to embargo the USSR, who don't exist, buddy. We are the Russian Empire. Thank you very much. And supplies up here are looking good. But we can defend, we just can't attack. And we're not going to be able to do much else over there. Alright, this is going to have to be the focus. Obviously, you can't even hold Iberia. Slow them down a little with the Blue Army. But they're really just going to be destroyed. Yeah. We need to get rid of these, get rid of that, get rid of them. And whoever is down here needs to escape by boat to anywhere over there, really. Alright, just grab the blues, put them on there. It'll pull them off that side as well. Then at least we'll know where the army is. And yes, that's no longer needed there either. Alright, hopefully they can get out. No, we lost the port. Damn it. Alright, there goes another one. And we lose that one. Oh, God. Frickin' naval invasion. They just landed so many troops. They don't usually do that. Not that we would have bothered to defend it any better anyway. This whole thing is frickin' mess as well. So we're going to stop them where they are, build up a bonus, and then use it. Now, Mongolia, have to declare before soon. So let's just declare that one now. Assume they'll join the Allies. Why would they not? Alright, and heading into Urumqi. Well, our reservists are slowly getting there. Naval battles being defeated all over the bloody place. That's a lie. Die. And he's cut us off. Has he? Maybe. Not that we can get any guys over there anyway. Alright, he has a battle cruiser. Surely that's going to be weak enough. First hit with 148 subs. They're unopposed. No, we lost a submarine. I'd love for you to explain how you think that happened. But these guys in Iberia, from Valencia and Piedmont, they're going to go out into the Western Mediterranean. And make short work of his bloody boats. Just go start doing kamikazes. And he's cut us off from Denmark as well. Great. So we have to redo this whole frickin' island hopping nonsense. Alright, how many ships? 18 friendly ships. No enemy ships. So what you're saying is, we should be able to grab a bunch of guys, put them on here, because I've already... Well, we can only do 10, can't we? Alright, half of them, minus that, and 2 more. Oh, you're going to be annoying. That one and that one. Alright. There, 10 guys coming down. Alright, and we need to get these guys involved. So, cancel all their nonsense. And where's going to be the best spot for them to do a counterattack? Probably not from Italy. Probably somewhere up near the Maginot, but to the north. This way. Avoid rivers if possible. They're just going to make a push for Amsterdam. But we'll get their preparation bonus first. Alright, now, these guys don't seem to actually have any orders. Moving forward is your order. Have a go at it. And the UK's been given a bit of land. Okay, so we've lost all of Iberia and Gaul, and the Low Countries. Surprising. But not going to get into the Japanese war against the Dutch. I think theirs was. I still haven't bothered even doing that down there. Alright, come on, just... bloody idiots. Whatever, half and half, go nearby. And as long as we can hold him back out of Italy, I'll be happy-ish. Annoying that he's retaken all these forts. We are still holding out on the other side of the Maginot. He's given back Switzerland as well. Ugh. So annoying. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here, and when we come back, we will try and punch through here and do a bunch of stuff. But for now, thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.